God shifted Joseph into position, and so that the prophecy of Christ's birth could be fulfilled. And we have to understand that the Lord may use things to shift us into position so that his promise can be fulfilled in your life. God may use things that may be happening, things that may be taking place and going on within our society, within our government. God may be using those things to shift you into position so that you could be in a better position to fulfill and receive the promise of God upon your life. Now imagine this. Mary had to make a very difficult and challenging journey as a result of this decree. It wasn't easy for Mary. It wasn't easy for Mary and Joseph. However, there would have been tremendous implications upon them and upon their life if they did not follow the orders or the request that was made. Now, understand, we can apply these same things to our life. How that we must do certain things which are appropriate for us to do, which the Lord expects for us to do, but understanding that the Lord is using these things to move us into position to be able to have his promises fulfilled upon our life. And we see this, look at this, verse number 2. He says, this census first took place while Quirinius was governing Syria, so all went to be registered, everyone to his own city. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of Bethlehem. And this decree was so serious, it was serious enough that Joseph knew that he had to respond to it accordingly. Even though his wife was pregnant with child, he had to get on the road with her and take this journey to be in the proper place where he needed to be so he can be counted. And then it says here, and so Joseph went up to Galilee of Nazareth and to Judea, the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child. So it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished for her to be delivered. Now listen, understand this. It was a very challenging journey for a woman who was expecting a child to make, but unaware of the fact that God was shifting them and they were carrying within them the promise of God to all mankind they were carrying. That was what they had in the bosom of Mary. And he was also the savior of Mary and Joseph, his father, because Mary and Joseph needed a savior just like the rest of us. All of us needed a savior. And so when he was born, God had all of us in mind, our salvation, our redemption, him fulfilling his promise